Hey, I'm Alan Brito. I'm an architect. And did you know that Blender has a feature that will help you plan and save money on your next home renovation? Even something really simple that a lot of people do from time to time, like painting a room. Blender will help you figure out how many paint you need to work on a room. Let me show you step by step how it works using Bonsai Bean. In case you are not aware, Bonsai Bean is a free and open source add-on for Blender that will turn Blender into an architectural modeling tool working with Beam workflows and save your files in the IFC file format. It's free, it's part of the Blender extensions repository. And if you want to install it, just go to the Edit, Preferences, Get Extensions, and type Bonsai here, and you will be able to install it really quickly. It's part of the Blender extensions repository, and it's free. So the first thing that we need here, let me show you step by step what you have to do. First thing that we need is to create a simple room. I will just make a quick room. Let me go to the file, new IFC project, new project wizard. And from the templates here, I will select the IFC demo template. This is the template that will come with Bonsai Bean. Create a new project. And by the way, one thing that I forgot to mention here, let me go back to the project wizard. This will be important. I will be using the metric system for this tutorial, but it will work the same way with imperial units. Just make sure you look here on the area unit, because we'll be using this value here, this unit, for our tutorial. I'll be using square meters, but you can change this to square foot in case you are using imperial units. It will work the same way. Now, here I will select my parametric modeling tool. Let me create the project again. I will select my wall tool. Let me create here a wall with 100 millimeters. Press Shift A, and then I will just create some random walls. Here, press the C key to close the polyline, and Bonsai will close the polyline to create these walls. Now, one of the things that you can do here to ask Bonsai to extract data from these walls is to select any of the walls, press the N key, and open here the Tool tab, scroll down, and you will see here at the bottom this button called Perform Quantity Takeoff. If I press this button now, Bonsai will extract information from this wall. And where will it show this information? If you change the tab here to Object Information, make sure you have your wall selected and scroll down, you will see this area here with the quantity wall base. And what we need here is this field called Net Side Area. This wall here has 12.6 square meters. This is what we need. One thing that a lot of people will ask when they use this feature for the first time is, what is this value here that Bonsai will display? Will it be the internal or external area of the wall? Actually, it's a medium value of a projection at the middle of the wall. Let me show you a comparison here with a simple plane. If I place my 3D cursor right here, and let me create just a plane here, press Shift A, Mesh. I'm using another add-on. This add-on that I'm using here for my add menu is the extra mesh objects, and I will create just a simple vertex. Use the extrude option just to create a plane so we can compare the values here. Let me press A, right click, merge vertices. You don't really need to do this. That I'm doing right now is just a way to compare this face with what we have in the wall. Go into edit mode, open the mesh edit mode overlays, and if you enable here the face area, you will see that Blender is measuring this face here with 12.6 square meters, which is the same amount that we got from the net side area. You can see it here. Now, if you select another wall, Blender will not display any information because we didn't ask Blender or Bonsai to extract data from from the other walls, from the rest of the walls. I will select everything here and press the perform quantity takeoff, and Bonsai will calculate all of the areas for each one of the walls. Now, one of the cool things about Bonsai is that it will consider, for instance, doors and windows. If you, for instance, add a door here, let me select one of the predefined doors, press Shift A, and if I add a door here and another door, let me add a window, Shift A. If I select this wall here again and ask Bonsai to update the quantities, it will extract the data again, and as you can see here, the net side area was updated, removing the area from the volume from our door. I will update the areas from all of my walls here, select everything again, press the perform quantity takeoff one more time, and Bonsai will update all of the information from these walls. Now, the next step is exporting this data as a spreadsheet so you can make some quick math to find how much paint you need to work on these walls. And to do this, I'll be opening here this quantity and coordination tab. Scroll down and you will see an option here called spreadsheet import export. Now, this field here in this location, you can either convert or extract data from an external IFC file, or you can ask Bonsai to load this file that I have here on memory. So this is what I'll be doing, load from memory. I want to export this as an CSV, and I will need to filter the information that I need here. So click on this add search group, and I will add a filter by class. Click here, click on the magnifying glass, and you can search here for walls. Select the IFC wall, hit OK, and if you click this select button, you will see that Bonsai will start to select all of your walls. The filter is working, and we need one extra attribute here, which is this button called Add CSV Attribute. And here's something that you need to do. If you go back to your object information and scroll down, you'll see that we have this this string here called quantity wall based quantities, and you have to use this string with a dot, and you have to use this next property here, for instance, net side area, to extract the data into the spreadsheet. Let me go back there. And I will call this column here as area, and I will paste the value here. Let me paste this, and just to show it to you, this is what we have here. That same string dot net side area, and press this button, export IFC to CSV. And let me call this walls. Export IFC. And now let me show you what Blender exported. Let me bring the file. This is the file that it created, walls.csv. And if I open and try to edit this file, we'll see that we will have two columns in this CSV. You have the ID for your wall, and this is the each one of the areas for my walls. This is a small room, but for instance, let's say you will be working on a much larger project, something that will have, for instance, 40, 50, dozens more walls. You can get a report like this for your entire project. Now, let me open this into a spreadsheet editor so we can do some quick math to find how much paint we need to paint this room. I already imported this into Google Spreadsheet. This is what we get. This is what I get with that spreadsheet. Let me sum everything here. We have 100 square meters, and for the radio of painting that I'll be using for this project, let's use something like 10 for 10 square meters we will be using 1 liter. So with that in mind, we can do some quick math here. Let's use 2 coats of paint for this wall. So I'll be getting this multiplied by 2 for 2 coats of paint, and I will divide this by 10. So we will need 20 liters of paint to work on this room. And this is it. Now you know how to extract data from a Blender and a bonsai beam for your renovation. Keep in mind that this rate that I used here for the paint will change depending on the type of paint that we'll be using and of course the brand recommendation. So you have to adapt this to what we'll be using on your project. And this was a simple example, just 7 wall segments. But imagine the same workflow with larger project, dozens or hundreds of walls. It will save you a lot of time extracting this type of data and working in a spreadsheet or loading this into a database. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future tutorials about Blender and bonsai beam. And I will leave links in the description in case you want to support my work here in Blender 3D Architect with a few additional learning resources. I just released this workshop called Blender Precise Modeling from Technical Drawings, where I will teach you how to use Blender as a 3D CAD tool. I have this other workshop here where I will teach you how to use Blender as a 2D drafting tool. And if you prefer books, I just released this book here called Blender Rendering with Cycles, where I will explain step by step how to set up cycles to render architectural scenes, product visualizations, and a lot more. And by the way, if you are a channel member, thank you. You will receive these assets, these learning resources for free. Consider becoming a member to support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. Again, I hope you liked this tutorial. See you next time. Bye.